Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. So, of course, guys, the FDA is making up any reason to have your child take this drug. So, of course, guys, we are seeing this new push, this new campaign on RSV. They had released a new medication for kids to take, arm ticket, if you will, for RSV. So, this new vaccine for RSV is being pushed in a campaign like I've fucking never seen before in my entire life. I've never seen them push this one. Like, we thought Mr. 19's arm ticket campaign was bad. This is right up there with it because they are displaying numbers of kids that are sick and or dying from RSV, which is super low, but they're convincing parents to get their kids to take another not needed arm ticket. The campaign for this, guys, is now being mixed with the flu vaccine. The flu vaccine, which has been handed out for years, is now always being pushed. Now, I don't remember being young and ever hearing about the flu vaccine. I remember doctors maybe offering it to you personally. You go see the doctor. Hey, it's flu season. You want this? Yes or no? No or yes, and you took it or you didn't. Now, every other commercial has this flu vaccine commercial or flu arm ticket commercial on. Now they have commercials for RSV, and they keep telling people about how many kids die from RSV. So they play the sympathy card to have your kids take something they do not need. Your kids eat right. Your kid stop being a fat fuck and starts running around, stops being a fat ass fat kid. Your kid doesn't have to worry about RSV. Your kid doesn't have to worry about the flu. And even if your kid does get those two, they'll be okay. But they're making it as if your kid gets one of these two, your kid's going to die. Just like that. Now, they're not pushing, they are pushing the flu vaccine for kids, but not as strongly as RSV and Mr. 19. Though with Mr. 19, I'm hearing less of that campaign for kids, but more of the RSV, and they make it sound like if your kid gets RSV, he's dead. Oh my God, you don't want your kid to get the RSV vaccine? He could die. The number of kids dying from that is astronomically low, as it was with Mr. 19. But they keep pushing it so that you have something to fear. They keep pushing it so that you put another garbage, whatever the hell it is, in your kid's body. Now, of course, they'll start to tell you that RSV is the second leading cause of death in newborns. Malaria being number one. Now, I've heard of RSV growing up. I never knew that RSV was that high unless they push the RSV numbers so that they can get more parents to have their kids take this. Because I don't know any kids that ever died of it. And I was in a medical field for many years, and I do not remember anyone even having it here, let alone dying from it. So, of course, guys, they push the fear tactic, the fear button, the fear mongering to have people take this arm ticket for what? To grow pharmaceutical companies' bank accounts. That's all it is. None of this stuff is to actually help you. They push like it's supposed to help you. They make it sound like they're going to help you, but they're really not. They're helping their pockets. They're helping their vacation homes. They're looking to help buy another vacation home. That's all it is. It is why the Mr. 19 campaign is in full swing, because we're entering the winter months. And what do they say? All of a sudden, Mr. 19 is more effective during the winter time. Keep in mind, the death rates are low, but they're making people scared. They're keeping people scared. They want you to be scared so that you can run and get something that's most likely not going to work. Now, with the RSV arm ticket, I do not know what the effectiveness of it or the efficiency of it is. I don't know what the efficacy, I don't know what the efficacy of it is. And I don't even know if it works for that matter. All I keep hearing is with this new vaccine called Beyfortus. The name of the drug is called Beyfortus, and this is a new one for kids. Now, they do have one for adults. Actually, adults have two different RSV arm tickets that were also just released. Keep in mind, guys, all of these drugs are just newly released. Never mind just handing people the old shit that worked for years. It seems like pharmaceutical companies want to upgrade their drugs every year like we get new phones. Because almost every other day, I'm online and there's a new drug being released for something, whatever it is. Itchy toe or itchy dick, you choose. And that's what they got these drugs for. And it's every day. It seems like, every year rather, sorry. Why? Why not just leave well enough alone? If it works, leave it alone. Why upgrade it? Why upgrade it? Because they're putting new technology in it. Now, they put new technology in it because they were like, well, it's a faster delivery system, gets into the bloodstream a little faster, goes through the blood-brain barrier, makes it easier for your body to take it up. Again, leave well enough alone. The new technology they're using, they're not privy on telling us because it's proprietary. A lot of the ingredients in these meds, guys, are proprietary, so they don't have to share it with the public because they go in fear of it getting stolen. Bullshit. These people, these pharmaceutical companies, they steal secrets from one another left and right. There is no secret that another pharmaceutical company doesn't know about. My son's mother works for a pharmaceutical company, and they tag their phones, making sure they're not passing off information, all this other bullshit, in the pharmaceutical company she works for. But these people talk to one another. They have friends that work in one medical company versus another, and they talk about the technology in there. So why are they making it proprietary for the public to not know? Because once it's proprietary, they can essentially, it could be a secret, a top secret, or they don't have to disclose it to the public. So they don't have to disclose it to the public, but they know about it in their field. That's a problem. Because they like to use the excuse, it's proprietary so that no one steals our pattern. Meanwhile, the other companies know what that pattern is and know what's in the drug, but the public doesn't. This is why the red flag needs to be sent up for anything that comes out now. Any drug. Old drugs that have been on the market for decades, fine, take those. Anything new, you got to fucking question it, you got to read about it, you got to do your research. Because if they have some kind of proprietary ingredient in it, I would suggest you don't take it. Because that means there's something new that they're hiding from the public. Not from their pharmaceutical enemies or nemesis, from the public. Keep that in mind the next time you take a new drug. Anyway, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.